Welcome to my place. Have I got a treat for you today? Have you got members of your whānau or family who sometimes can't remember things, even though you've told them a squillion times you've got to go to the dentist, or you've got to get your homework done, or you've got to go to the doctor, or you've got a meeting? Wow, I have several people like that in my house. And when my boys were little, I made these and they were fantastic. Today we are going to make a clock notice board, and have a look at this. This is it. It is fantastic. All I have done is got myself a clock, and what we're going to do is we're going to paint it with Blackboard paint. Now there's two approaches. You can either, I'll put that down there, you can either buy a cheap, inexpensive clock, and I did notice that you can get these at Spotlight. Sometimes you don't like what's on the face of it. If that's the case, that's okay, because we'll use that as the base. But if you didn't want to do that, and say you wanted something really big, what you could do is to get a big canvas, and you can buy over here these clock mechanisms. Apologising for the voice once again, because I still haven't lost it. But anyway, over here I've got a clock mechanism, and you can buy the hands, and you can buy the numbers, and you can do all sorts of things once you've got these. But I thought that this would be quite a great idea, but we'll get to that in due course. Right, so say you were going to use this clock that you don't like the pattern of, which I don't. So what you do is, these come away quite nicely, so just a little bit of pressure there to get rid of that. Now, the first thing you need to do is to get yourself some undercoat. Now, get a really good quality acrylic undercoat, because all the paint colours that you can buy now are acrylic. So acrylic and acrylics go together, okay? So give that a good shake, and then we'll just open that out. Now, you're probably thinking, oh, what? I already know how to do undercoating. But if you don't know how to do undercoating, I'm here to help you. Right, from here what you do is, say we don't want this here like this. Oh no, we don't like that at all. So, but say we wanted those wee numbers across here, that's okay. So all you need to do is to just put that undercoat all across there, either cover the whole thing or not at all. Now I like to do 2 coats of undercoat so that I've got a really, really good covering and a good base. And it's a bit like wearing makeup. If you put a primer on and then put your foundation on, you get a much better coverage, and it stays on much longer, and that's what this is all about. So just a couple of coats, and what I do is, I don't rush when I'm in painting. I take it very slowly, because the foundations and the prep that you do now is going to mean that your work's going to be so much better at the end of the day. So I usually put the undercoat on, and then I leave it until it's completely dry, and then do it again. And just don't go across like this, no, don't be bothered doing that. You actually have to do it like this, so that you completely cover the surface and get a really nice strong surface on which to paint on. Right, once that is done, you've done your 2 coats, you are now ready to apply don't let me get paint on there, to apply the top coat, or the paint, the Blackboard paint. Now I got this from Spotlight the other day, and there's about 10 colours in the range. Fantastic stuff. But with this coloured lot, what you do need to do is give it a really, really good shake to make sure that all your pigments and your colours are all nicely blended. So the shaking for any kind of paint, you're either going to shake it, or sometimes the manufacturer will say stir until well amalgamated or coagulated or blended together. That's what's really important. Now this is one that I've already done, and the green is not the same that you get at Spotlight. So what I did was I used a couple of colours. So I've put 2 coats of the Blackboard paint onto there, and now we are ready. And isn't that green nice? I really like that green, so lovely. All right, so from there, the next thing to do is to apply your hands, and you just put those on as you remove them, and then that goes onto there like that, and then give that a good squeeze down to make sure that it's stuck down there, and then put that other little wee bit in there down again. Now you might have to just fiddle around, because I've been a bit rough. You might have to fiddle around to get your hands nice and neat and sitting up, because we want the hands to go around, and I would have no idea where the second hand has gone on, it is lost in translation somewhere. Okay, so once you've done that, it's just a matter of getting, you could either go around the edge of your clock and then just put like, we'll say we've got 12 there, and we might have 6 there, and we might have 9, and then we might have 3 over there. You can either write them with the chalk so that they're easily rubbed out, or you can get these lovely letters here that are nice, and they're nice stick-on ones, which I actually really liked. So say we wanted to put the 1 there, so that could just sit onto there like that's fantastic. And then, we'll do the 2 too, because I can. So and if you're not sure where your numbers should be, just get a compass and then go from there and just measure that all around and quarter it off and then do your other numbers. Right, from there, what I really loved about this was, and I'll use this one here, say you've got to be at the doctor at 3 o'clock. You just remove that, and then with your chalk, you just put doctor in there, like so, hang that up, and then the person in your whānau or your family that needs a reminder that it's that 3 o'clock you go to the doctor, there it is, ready to go. I hope you enjoyed that. I've enjoyed doing these. I think they're fabulous. But before I go, wait a minute, wait. What I was going to say is, if there's lots of people in your whānau and they all need to be reminded, what you could do is you could put your clock face up here, and then you could have all these lines coming off here for other people in the family to remember the things that they've got to do. But I don't think I want to do that today. I've really enjoyed doing this, but we will come back to this in due course, and I'll show you other things that you can do with clocks and notice boards. Thank you for coming to my place, and I will see you another day.